Hello, lovelies. Assalamu alaikum. So today I want to show you how I make my party jollof rice, that smoky party jollof rice. This is going to be the best yet simple and delicious party jollof rice recipe you will be needing. So make sure you save it for later. So I began by adding water in my clean pot and I placed it on the heat to boil. This is the water we are going to be using to cook our rice. After I've done that, I washed my rice. When washing, I added in some salt and I washed like 4 5 times. I washed the rice thoroughly and allow it to drain. I set it aside. Now that the water is boiled, I poured it into a big bowl and then set aside. I placed back the pot, then added in vegetable oil, then went in with bay leaf. Do not skip this part. There is no party jollof rice without bay leaf. Now, after I fried the bay leaf for like 30 seconds in the oil, I introduced blended onions. You can choose to slice your onions, but I like blended onions because it brings out the flavor of the onions properly. So you fry the onions and allow it till it gets golden brown a bit. Do not burn it, please. Then you introduce your tomato paste. Once you introduce your tomato paste, this is where you want to take your time to properly fry your tomato paste. There is a reason for frying tomato paste. When your tomato paste is properly fried, your party jollof rice comes out very well. It gives the color, it removes the sourness of the tomato, and it enhances and enriches the flavor. So make sure you do not skip this part. You want to take your time to fry your tomato paste properly. When frying this, timing by my timer, I did fry it for about 15 minutes. Oh yes, you heard me right. Do not skip this step. Fry this very well, or else your tomato will slap. It will slap. And do not forget to wash your rice and set aside. And also remember, you want to have a boiling water by your side. Do not add cold water to your rice. Don't add cold water because you've already fried everything. By the time you begin to add cold water, what are you doing? So you go in with your peppers. I have 3 blend of pepper. I blended habanero, atarugu separately and then boiled it. Then I blended shambu, tatasai, and albasa onions together to a smooth paste, and I also boiled them. So I added them in here now and I fried them too for about 5 to 7 minutes. Then I introduced, remember the washed rice that we washed and drained? This is the washed rice. Party jollof rice, there is a procedure, there is a method. You don't add water before rice. Party jollof rice must be fried. If you want to have a jollof rice that people will eat and keep asking, how did you do it? Where did you get it from? Do not skip this process. Wash your rice, then set it aside for the water to drain in a colander. Then once it's drained, you come and add your rice into your tomato pepper mixture. You fry your rice. This is exactly what I'm doing. So after I've turned it, I added in the first thing I went in with was nutmeg. I grated the nutmeg, then I added the nutmeg. You don't want to add your spices into your tomato pepper mixture. You want to fry the rice inside the pepper mixture and tomato, then you begin to spice it up. So after adding the nutmeg, I went in with my seasoning cube, the one you saw me pounding the other time. Then I mix and mix. Then I introduced my stock, chicken stock. There is no party jollof rice without stock. There is no party jollof rice without stock. Make sure you have your stock. Then I added in some of my multi-purpose seasoning and I added in thyme. That's it. No curry in party jollof rice. Once you put curry, you've spoiled and changed the taste. Do you see I'm now going in with my salt? If you add in your spices inside the frying tomato pepper, it will hold it at the bottom and the sweetness goes into it. But now that you are doing everything on top the rice, when you mix, the rice will absorb all the flavors you have going on. Thyme, bay leaf, nutmeg, these are the three things you need. Don't overboard party jollof rice. Do not, because anything you put will overshadow it. Once you mix and mix and mix, then you go in with your boiling water. Do you see why we are adding boiling water? Because if you add cold water, it slows down the process of all the job you've done. But adding hot water, once you put it, it continues boiling because the rice has already been fried and you already have all hot water. So before you know it, it's cooking. So this is me correcting my seasoning. I tasted and I knew I needed to add a little bit of salt and some seasoning cube. I did correct my seasoning 3 times. I corrected, I tasted and corrected. You can see me correcting seasoning. I always advise you not to add everything together in your meals. I remember party jollof rice, no crayfish, because some people will eat crayfish and some people don't like crayfish. If you're making a party jollof rice at home for yourself and your family, feel free to add whatever you want to add. But if it is something for an occasion, remember now, this is not you eating, you're giving it out to people that you want them to recommend you and give a word of mouth about you. So please make sure you follow the rules because it has rules. You see this part, you don't want to skip it. Once you check and your rice is properly cooked to doneness, turn off your heat, cover your pot and let it sit for like 15 to 30 minutes. Then you come in with your sliced onions and your butter. This is what makes your rice not to stick. This is what makes your rice give you that one you are looking for. And guys, look at this party jollof rice. Look at this. In fact, this rice spoke for itself because everyone who ate it was like, wow. This is basic party jollof rice. Save it for later, lovely, because you will be needing this. If not today, you will need it in future. Everyone loves party jollof rice. Let me know in the comment section, will you be trying this? And thanks for watching.